Aries, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. My name is Dee. This is going to be your mid-June reading. Keep in mind that this is general, so that means not all the messages are going to resonate. If you want something tailored specifically for you, the link to book that reading is in the description box below, or you can go to ascendingspiritually.com. So this could either resonate vice versa. The gender of the cards don't matter, and if it doesn't match, it's simply just not your week. Feel free to check in towards the end of June. So let's see what you guys have going on. We have the Knight of Wands, Justice, ooh, Seven of Wands, a card just fell, Nine of Cups, Page of Cups, King of Wands, and the High Priestess. Okay, so someone could be keeping some type of secrets, keeping something hidden, whether it's emotions, intentions, motives, things of that manner. And I feel like a lot of my Aries are not feeling up to par, or there's something that's affecting you the way that you usually operate, whether it's behavior, whether it's environmental issues. There's something that's going on that's making you be a bit imbalanced. Someone is in the process of leaving your life. If they haven't already made that decision, they're walking away in some type of way, because this Knight of Wands is facing backwards. So you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign like yourself, Leo, Aries, Sag, or possibly even a Pisces, Leo, Libra, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So from what I'm seeing, there's some type of karma that someone is going to have to deal with. This karma is going to help balance the situation out. So if you know you've been done wrong, just know that that dynamic is going to be resolved. Things are going to end up going back to normal. It may take some time, but overall, someone may end up leaving your life, and this is going to be some form of karma to you. It's not going to be negative karma, because this could have been an individual that caused a lot of instability in your life, because the Knight of Wands is someone who's inconsistent and in and out, flighty, someone that doesn't have the intentions of committing or sticking around. They simply come around just for a good time or just for something casual, because this person is on their horse. With Justice, be careful with legal issues around this time. Because of the Sun being here, there is some form of like unhappiness that some of you may be going through right now. It's just temporary, so don't let it get you down. But you are being placed in some type of boundaries or being restricted in some type of way, but it's actually for your own good for the long haul. It seems like someone may have given up on the situation, whether it's a relationship, a dynamic, a job. Someone has decided to stop putting in time, effort, and energy into whatever dynamic this may be. And with the Seven of Wands, someone's given up in some type of way, either because of the fact that there's been secrets that have been revealed, but I almost feel like these secrets have yet to come out, because you're dealing with some type of snake or an individual that does not have the best of intentions with you, with the King of Wands having this Bolin python on the tree. This lets me know that you're dealing with someone that's kind of like they're kind of like a snake. They maneuver according to the type of people that they have in the environment. So this is someone who is lacking identity in some sort of way. They're very good at portraying themselves to be something that they're not, because this person, like I said, they're a snake, so they know how to slither when it actually calls for it. I actually don't like this person, but I'm trying my best not to kind of let that negative energy get to me. Some of you may have a child that's involved in this situation, or you're simply deciding to retract some sort of offer of love. If there was an offer that was given, that offer is now being retracted because of either lies, deception, or something that came into the way of the progression of the relationship in some sort of way. The Sun is here to create healing properties within this dynamic. I feel like some of you have been feeling pretty down or sad for some reason. It's mostly because of whatever you're going through, whatever people are trying to cause you to go through. It's not anything that you're doing for the most part. I just feel like it's more of a product of your environment. So just try to focus on yourself, focus on the things that will bring you happiness. If you need to like have a drink, that's fine. Just try not to overindulge. But I feel like you need to really just work on relaxation and de-stressing yourself, because the environment that you're dealing with, there's a lot of chaos surrounding it, a lot of dark energy, and you have to kind of try to cleanse yourself of whatever this may be. I do see 3 people here, so you could be in some type of love triangle situation, but that love triangle situation is in the process of ending, because like I said, someone is leaving in some sort of way. If you do have an option between two different individuals, if it's between a fire sign and a water sign, whoever this person is that is the King of Wands, they are usually a person that's very driven, motivated, someone that has a lot of passion and drive within themselves, someone who's a go-getter and knows what they want. But when it's backwards, this is an individual that's very like sneaky. They don't seem to have good intentions. So be careful with the individual that doesn't seem to kind of put in too much time and effort into you. And there may be an individual from the past. This individual may have offered you something, whether it's a cup of love, whether it was, some type of affection that they wanted to show you, and you may have rejected them either because, you were already in a relationship with somebody, or because of the fact that you were just not ready to be receptive to what they were bringing you. If you do have an option between two people, choose the person that doesn't bring you anxiety, the person that makes you feel a bit more certain, because there is this King of Wands here that I don't trust at all. They're up to no good. They may already be in an established relationship or may have people on the side, and this is going to keep you stagnant if you continue to engage with this individual, especially if you're having intimacy with them. Whatever bad energy they have is transferring onto you. So be careful with who you sleep with. Doesn't matter whether you use protection. Sex is really sacred, and it's kind of like a way of meshing the energy fields together. So be aware of that as well. Someone here probably has Egyptian ancestry. I don't know why, I just heard Nefertiti in my head, so that could be significant for somebody as well. So there's going to be issues coming up from your past life, traumas that you weren't even aware of that are coming up, and you have to kind of be able to deal with that in some sort of way. So if you've been feeling unusually sad or unusually just bothered, just know that it's not really anything you're doing. It's more of like past life things that are coming up. There could also be a Scorpio that some of you may be connected to. This Scorpio wants to offer you something, but the offer is like slow in coming. It's slowly but surely it's going to come to you and reach you, but you need to take care of the toxicity around you before you can have any new paths or any new doors open to you. Let me get another deck. That way I can get a deeper understanding of what's going on. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Because of the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you have an option between two different individuals. One individual is you, I guess to you, they wouldn't be as exciting. Like they're a lot more stable and grounded than the other person. But at the same time, they have more to offer you than the individual that you see as exciting and, the person that brings you more passion and drive. This Knight of Pentacles is going to come in with an offer slowly but surely. They could be between the ages of 20 and 35. If they're older than that, then they're simply just young at heart. Or they could be in a position of where they're a bit less mature than you are. But don't let this misguide you or make you feel like they're not up to par, because the Knight of Pentacles is capable of getting to that king status. They just need to know that you're worth investing in that type of way. You're going to have victory and success in the future, but that's not without some tears and some obstacles that you have to go through. This karma that you have to deal with has to do a lot with your past and things that are coming back up. But just know that even if you are alone, or you feel alone, or you feel like people aren't supporting you, it's meant to be that way so that it can help you build character and resilience. Because I do feel like you're going to have a lot of adversity and people that are working against you, a lot of obstacles that you have to work through, but it's not anything that's actually going to stop your progression as long as you are dedicated to moving forward. With the Page of Cups, some of you may end up conceiving this year. Some of you may already have a child with the Page of Cups, but be careful of going back to past people or past individuals coming in because of Mercury retrograde. It's common for people from the past to try to come in and offer you fake opportunities, because for the most part, Mercury retrograde is going to last until September, so avoid getting into any major contracts, making any major purchases. If you can, hold off until that time, do so. And with the Seven of Swords to the Seven of Wands, the secrets that were being kept is somebody was deceiving you behind your back. Seven of Swords is lying, deception, trickery, cheating, underhanded behavior, things that, I don't know, I don't like this behavior at all, and I feel like most of it happened around the nighttime in some type of way. Someone either had another partner that they were being intimate with, or another individual that they decided to bring into this equation. But the person that is leaving your life is the person that was inconsistent, and them leaving is going to bring someone new into the relationship. Communication is going to be something that's significant. Watch how you talk to other people, watch how you respond to others, because as Aries, you're just naturally fiery, and that can kind of come off the wrong way. So watch your temper. There could be some traveling that is required. Take a vacation if you can, because it's going to do you some good. It's going to help restore whatever imbalance that you have within you. And with the Nine of Cups, try to go towards water, the beach, lakes, things like that. It will help you out a lot. With the Tower, though, I feel like there's something that you didn't see coming, or something unexpected that's about to happen. And it's going to shake you up a bit, but just know overall, in the end, it's going to be more beneficial to you than the actual damage that it causes. If you are in a relationship with somebody, the Tower usually signifies some type of like major fight or a breakup even. But this major fight is happening because of the fact that there's no stable ground in the relationship. It's like the connection was built on quicksand. There was no real stable ties within it. So when the Tower comes in, it brings you the opportunity to build things back up on more stable ground, or to move on to an opportunity that's more beneficial to you, which some of you may try to restore a connection that has been broken, while others of you are going to decide to let this situation die out. That way you can have a new opportunity that's actually beneficial for you. With the Star, there is a lot of patience that is required in whatever dreams, aspirations, or goals that you have. There are some obstacles that you have to go through. Specifically, either 5 people are going to try to get in your way, or 5 different incidents that have occurred from January up until December that will help you build resilience and character. These are going to be difficult, grueling obstacles, but for the most part, it's going to be, like I said, for your benefit. In the end, you're going to get that victory. You're going to get that recognition. You will get that success. So don't let whatever's going on right now discourage you. It's actually for, your betterment. But with the Ace of Wands, try to chase after the things that bring you passion, the things that bring you that drive, that fire within you. Try to find new opportunities and new hobbies that you feel passionate about. If you want to venture out into entrepreneurship, try to go towards something that you're actually good at, or something that brings you joy, brings your soul joy. For example, if you like crystals, you could start a crystal business where you sell crystals online. Maybe you have like a local shop, things of that manner. Stick to whatever you feel like will be beneficial for your soul, because we tend to actually go after materialistic things that don't actually have any value, as opposed to if you follow what your soul wants you to do, then the money will come in naturally. So now that we know that, let me get you some best advice moving forward. Best advice for my Aries. Best advice for Aries, we have environmental awareness. So yeah, go outside, go be in nature, try not to litter. That's for someone specifically. And sexuality, as well as vacation. So I feel like we already said all of these things earlier, but they just want to reiterate. Yeah, you need some type of vacation, even if it's just like 2 days where you go somewhere local that can just help you de-stress, because you're under a lot of pressure and this isn't helping you progress. When it comes to sexuality, there could be some type of block there, something that's going on with your sacral chakra. And if it is, it has mostly to do with the past people that you have engaged with. They may have left something on you energetically. Not like an STD, but like spiritually. It could have been something dirty that clung onto you. Is that even a word, clung? I don't know. Cling? You know what I mean. Something that's attached to you that's kind of affecting your sexuality in some sort of way. While others of you've kind of been living a lie in some sort of way, maybe trying to succumb to what society wants you to be. And this is me letting you know that you just need to be who you are. Don't let the people around you make you feel like you being different, whether it's your sexual preferences or what it is that you like, is wrong, because we're all different. We're meant to be different, and people just need to be open and aware that other people may not be like them. With environmental awareness, you may be noticing things like eagles or hawks, and those are your guides. They protect you when you're outside. They keep an eye on you. And whenever you see those, just know that it's a good omen. So yeah, try to go outside if you can. With the Page of Pentacles, also try to save money. There could be something that comes up in the future, especially within 4 months, that's going to require you to kind of cough up a big chunk of money. And if you have something saved up, it's not going to hit you as hard as if, you have no savings plan at all. There could be a feminine energy around you that you might be at a face-off with. If you're a male, this could be another male. But I feel like there is some type of rivalry between you and somebody else, or some type of face-off. Let me see if I can find out more information. Yeah, conflict. I felt that. Five of Wands is conflict between you and another individual that either wants the same thing as you, wants to compete with you. And the best thing that you can do is just remove yourself from that situation, especially if it's in the area of love. Don't try to compete for someone's love. Know your value, know your worth. And once you remove yourself from the equation, the other person that, you're possibly competing for, they'll realize the type of, impact that you have in their life once you remove yourself from it. With the Five of Wands as well, there could be people around you that just want to cause you havoc. They want to cause conflicts in your life. Try to ignore it as best as you can, because you are someone who's very loving, compassionate, and nurturing. And the best thing that you can do for yourself right now is to focus more on your finances, focus more on your stability, on your career, rather than love, because there's some issue going on with love where someone is either trying to hurt you or they're doing things that's causing you pain, heartbreak, and sorrow. So remove yourself from that equation, focus more on yourself, and you'll notice that you'll begin to level up and also heal any past wounds that you have been carrying. That's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.